state of New Jersey, and our plan is the best.
Hey there. We are New Jersey, and we'd like to speak about the New Jersey Plan. We call for equal representation between states through one unicameral House. Now, you might say that this House will not have checks and balances, but you are wrong. This House will have checks and balances from the executive branch, the judicial branch, and other members and groups of this House. Earlier, we said that each state will receive equal representation. In the Declaration of Independence, it states, "Every man is created equal." We believe that larger states should not get more voting power because this would allow smaller states' votes to get outnumbered, and smaller states would never get their say.
Slavery. Let's take a minute to talk about that. First of all, we propose slavery should be illegal in the Union, but slaves will be seen as property. Thus, we can tax the property, which will discourage the slave trade and discourage southern plantation owners from getting more slaves. Also, it will not count towards the already large population in the South. We will also abolish the international slave trade in a hope to contain slavery in the United States and prevent an increase in the number of slaves. Also, to help preserve the Union, all runaway slaves who make it to the North will be sent back to their rightful owners in the South. This returning of the slaves to the South will allow us to continue our taxation.
Now let me be clear. The last portion of our three-pronged plan has to do with the executive branch. We, as the state of New Jersey, propose that the elective legislature appoint the executive branch. We propose this because not only will it maintain the equal representation that was established by having the same amount of representatives from each state, also it will keep the rabble-rousers from influencing such a momentous decision. Now, by rabble-rousers, I of course mean the uneducated farmers that inhabit a lot of our country. Events such as Shays' Rebellion show that the uneducated middle and lower class of farmers cannot understand the intricate nuances of running a country. If we are to not maintain a strong centralized government with smart and educated people running the government, our country would dissolve into chaos. Now, if a charismatic leader, such as Shay, was to assert himself during this chaos, he could reassert order, we would have on our hands a dictatorship. And that is not what we want, because we just spent a number of years fighting for our freedom. Now let me be clear. This plan will not only eliminate the chance of the uneducated masses electing an official who might not know what they're doing, or severely hurt our country, but it will also maintain the equal representation that we have established as part of our Declaration of Independence, that we are all equal humans.
Slaves are legal, tax the slaves as they are property, eliminate the international slave trade, and return runaway slaves to the South.
A unicameral, equal representation.
A executive branch that is appointed by the, let me be clear, the equal represented legislature.